Hi everyone, this is Laurel with Guided by Love, where love is the family we belong to, gratitude is the wealth we live by. I am here to do a daily angel message using the Good Tarot and doing a blessed bee, pulling a blessing for everyone for today. And I bought myself some sunflowers. They're just gorgeous. I wanted to enjoy the fall, and I love sunflowers. I remember one time I bought them and they were outside plant, and I put them outside the front door, and on the first I put them on the deck, and the squirrels came and ate them all. I think it was the squirrels. And then I bought another plant and I put them out on the front porch, and the squirrels came and ate them there. So I was like, okay, I give up. But yeah, so now I'm enjoying them inside and they're absolutely beautiful. So do something special for yourself. Enjoy this enjoy this fall season. We just switched over today, I believe, into Scorpio season. So that brings intensity of emotions. It brings in deep reflection. Looking at things that, maybe you haven't looked at in a while, within and around you. So very much bringing in that deep reflective energy. So let's, oh my gosh. What else? Oh my gosh, you're not going to believe this. What else do we need to know about this day? And this is for Thursday, October 24th. Holy Spirit, angels and guides. What is it? It's going to be kind of our first official jump into Scorpio season. Holy Spirit, angels and guides. What is the message for everyone today? And we got cards coming out. And, well, I kind of got, I have the deck upside down. I was shuffling it upside down. Isn't that funny? Everything happens for a reason. So bottom of the deck is 7 of air, and that is 7 of swords. Now, I am interpreting this, usually 7 of swords is considered a sneaky energy, and I'm actually interpreting this completely different. With the geese there, to me, the geese are harbingers of new direction. They're harbingers of bringing back that inner child, those inner child dreams, having us refocus on what is it that really, that we really love to do. What were the dreams that we had as a child? And they bring us back to those deep thoughts, those deep feelings, those deep loves that we had, deep passions that we had as a child. And with the 2 doves there, I feel like that is very significant. If you have a counterpart, I know this is the angel message, but if you have a counterpart, I should say a divine mat, if you have a twin flame, spit it out, Laurel. That may be a sign. If you have a twin flame, I'm seeing mirrored energy here, and doves are, some people view them as God. All birds are messengers of God, but I see them as purity in this. I see them as peace coming in, a peaceful time. You can see the one is almost landing on her wings. They're the harbingers of peaceful times coming in, of rising above with God, with the universe, with the Creator, however you see it. But I definitely feel that this is a really, 7 is a number of manifestations. Air is fast moving energy. And with those birds in motion, I feel like that's coming, those energies are coming in with the light behind her. And, yes, it's bringing in the energies of, having us reflect. She's got that mask on, and it's like taking off the mask, and getting back to who you truly were as a child. What it is you gravitated toward as a young child, before you had expectations by other adults put on you. I have this quote. I started writing a book, and I have this quote in the beginning of it about the inner child, and I have this quote about, children are so, so very important in this world. They're our future. And if we look at, if you're a parent or if you're reparenting yourself, it's, remembering, or if you're involved in a child's life, besides your own inner child, remembering that our children are not us. Your children are not you. They're separate souls with interests and, and beliefs and moods and passions, things they love to do that may be different than you. So it's really cultivating that in them. And that's what I believe that we're being asked to get back to, is that inner love, that inner child, a tapping into what it is that inner child loved when you were a kid. What were the dreams that inner child had as a child, and tapping into that, and reflecting on any dark times that you needed to, but I think it's going to show you by tapping in and reflecting. It's going to show you that in the midst of chaos in your childhood, that you were very, very strong, that even then, when as a child, you were an incredible strength, an incredible light in this world. And, a lot of light workers are brought up purposefully in families that are not of high vibration. And it's for a purpose, it's to, help them to see. And it's, of course, we all have free will, and help them to see the light and help them to see a different way than the darkness. And, I posted something about the moon on my community page, and it talks about, how at this time, there's a lot of you that may be walking forward and not knowing. It's called walking by faith, not by sight. Walking forward, think about all the times on your path that you have walked forward with faith, not knowing where the path was going to lead you, but you knew with undying love and faith that God was going to be with you, that God was going to be there leading you. That is what I believe that is important right now. So if you haven't checked out that moon posting, it was from another YouTube channel, and I just thought it was really cool. The quote that she put on there about not knowing, walking forward, even though you don't know where your path is leading. Because you know what, for a lot of us, those pieces are going to start flying together. And this is part of the process, getting back to the inner child, the innocence, the purity, the passion of the inner child. So beautiful, beautiful. I know I took a long time on that. That's the overall energy, though. And it, she mentions that, I think, in her post as well about the moon. And then the first card that we got is the Tower, and it's a 7 as well. So we have 77 powerful manifestations happening. You are a powerful manifester. And what I love about the Tower in this deck is that it's not crumbling. It's built of solid stone and rock. That is so powerful to know that it's built of powerful stone and rock. Nothing is going to collapse because you are the tower. Light workers are brought into situations, into the dark, to help people to see a different way. And when you step out of those situations, it becomes a tower for everyone around you. So I see it as you being the tower in situations, bringing in the tower, but the tower for you is strength built on solid foundation, the flags of victory flying, there's two entries into this tower, you know, two paths into this beautiful tower, many paths to God. And there's the doorway. It's a fortress of, God. There's nothing that is gonna bring that tower down. And I'm thinking, I love to tell stories, and that's one thing I love about Jesus, is that Jesus was always a storyteller. And I a friend of mine who has a spiritual crystal shop in a neighboring town. I happened to be in that town one day, and I was walking down the sidewalk, and I was passing her shop, and it was I thought it was closed at the time, but she said there was a class going on inside of, like, I don't know, 10 people, 12 people. And I was walking down the sidewalk to my car, was parked right around the corner from her shop, and a woman she got into her car. She had it parked facing the building, and she got into her car to leave, and she must have put it in drive instead of in reverse, and she slammed into the building with, like, a BMW, a brand new BMW car. And I was walking around the corner, and the police were already there, and there was an officer there, and he was asking the woman some questions, but there was not a dent on the building. The building was brick. It was solid. There was no dent on the building. Her car was smashed in, but the building didn't move. There was no damage to it. And and I text I text the owner of the shop, and I said, "Hey, look at what I saw at your shop." I said, "They can huff and puff, but they can't blow it down." And she laughed, and she said, "I have a piece of the car." And she sent me a picture of the BMW logo that sits on the front of a car. She It was laying on the sidewalk in front of her shop. So anyway, we had a chuckle out of it. I told her, I felt very compassionate for this lady. She was an older lady, and I don't know what happened, but anyway. So yeah, so when your foundation is built on God, nothing is going to destroy that. Um, and then we get the moon card. Oh my gosh. So really, please look at the posting I put about the moon, because this is a time to tap into your intuition, your spiritual gifts, to go deeper into reflection, creating a sacred space for yourself, dancing, to tap in, to go deeper into, through meditate. You can do it through meditation, through writing, through dance, but really this is a wonderful time to do that in this season. And it's a 9, which is spiritual growth. She's got that beautiful, beautiful third eye energy, throat chakra energy, and the magic. Last night I saw a shooting star, and I haven't seen one for a long time. So I was looking up at the constellations, and I was trying to find a certain constellation, and all of a sudden I saw a star, shoot across, and I was like, oh my gosh, so I made my little wish. But yeah, so it reminded me of that. So if you can get out and see that magical night sky as well. So it was absolutely beautiful. And then 6 of Wands, victory. You're sailing into victory as you release the things of the past, as you heal, that inner child, heal from the inside out. As you heal inside, everything changes around you. And as you heal deeper within you, your relationships get deeper around you. You know, your close knit, your soul family, you know, those relationships get deeper as well. So really beautiful energy, you know, that there's a victory coming for everyone. And there's so much light. You know, I just see this as sailing forward. It's that fire energy, the wand energy. So, you know, sailing forward. And there's like the 5 orbs around, the balloons around change, sailing through change. And then we have the messenger of air. So there's that, you know, fast moving energy. You know, the messenger is thought of as a younger energy. Beautiful, beautiful gifts from God coming through your third eye is how I'm seeing this. Beautiful feathers are, you know, those signs, those gifts from God, beautiful gifts coming through your third eye. And, you know, she's just really basking in the glow of, yeah, you know, this is about as you tap in, you bask in the glow of the divine, of God, of the higher power. You know, you look much younger through this journey than you are as you fill your own cup and bask and sit and reflect in that energy, bring that energy into you. So that's what I'm seeing in this card. Let's get a blessed bee card for everyone. Oh my gosh, this reading went longer than anticipated. I hope it saves. I've been having difficulty saving. If you see, been having difficulty saving my videos. It's like the words, the titles. I don't know why. I deleted a bunch of stuff off my phone and I'm going to continue to do that. But Holy Spirit, angels and guides, what is the message, the blessing? Oh, a blessing for a mother. 3, birth, death, and rebirth. And I believe that this blessing for a mother is the reparenting, us mothering our own inner child and reparenting our own inner child. And in the process of that, you know, forgiving anything of the past that, you know, that was present for us or wasn't present, was lacking for us as a child. And being grateful for the childhood, the happy childhood memories, you know, that we had. You know, I had a memory last night as I was walking, and it was brought up because one of the children I work with, and she's only in first grade, and she got to ride to school with her mom, and I said to the parent, I said, you know, she's going to remember that for the rest of her life. And you know, when I I had a memory of when I was a little girl. I rode to school on my own. It was like 4 miles, which was a big deal. And I was older. I was in fourth or fifth grade, but still, I thought I wasn't that old, you know? And I did it, you know, and I was so proud of myself. And it was like a bike safety rodeo on that day. But, you know, it just, when you remember things like that from your childhood, you remember how strong you were and how much of a will you had to move forward and to do adventurous things and to try something new. You weren't afraid to do those kinds of things. And it's getting yourself back to that place, remembering that in you, to try those things again and to bring out that adventurous side. So, all right. Well, I wish you guys such a magical day, a thrilling Thursday, many adventures and magical moments. Namaste.